The one about the oil prices here in America.
Yep, I've spent the last couple of years working on energy policy for Senator Sununu. I'm very familiar with ANWR. I haven't been there myself. It's up on the very northern part of Alaska, just below the Arctic Circle. And from people I know that have been there, you can see the U.S.-Canadian border, because on one side there's trees and the other side there's oil derricks. It's an incredibly rich field. There's upwards, this is the upper end, I'm not saying it's there, there's upwards of 30 years worth of oil there. And our domestic reserves, which can be harnessed in a very environmentally responsible manner, would represent an incredible lever in bringing oil prices down. We need to do more in other areas as well. Democrats see a problem and look for a government solution. I see a problem and ask how the government's causing it. And there's three ways that the government is driving up the price of energy, primarily. The easiest three we can deal with. One is domestic reserves, which we addressed. And I would favor using domestic reserves where people want to use it locally. So Alaska, people of Alaska want to drill in ANWR. Off the coast of Virginia, on the outer continental shelf, people want to drill there. Florida doesn't want to, we shouldn't force them. California doesn't want to, we shouldn't force them. But where people want to use our domestic reserves, we shouldn't let extreme environmentalists, who are really more about slowing down the economy than helping the ecology, define our agenda. Second step is regulation. And over-regulation has prevented us from building a refinery for 20 years. We're finally building one new refinery in Louisiana. But we just had an explosion at a refinery in Texas. And that caused a shock in domestic oil prices. That's leaving us vulnerable. Regulations are preventing us from building new nuclear power plants, new natural gas facilities. This is a choke point in our energy system. And it makes prices extremely volatile. And we need to simplify those regulations, because no can't always be the right answer. And the third area, quite frankly, is ethanol. It's an absolute boondoggle. We've wasted billions of dollars to benefit corn farmers. They love the program. I can't blame them. They keep pushing for it. There's a lobby for ethanol in Washington now. John McCain took a beating in 2000 and in 2008 because he opposes ethanol. But it was passed to help the environment. It doesn't help the environment. At best, we break even. At best, it doesn't hurt the environment all that much. We waste billions of dollars. We raise the price of corn, which in turn raises the price of beef, raises the price of other crops, raises the price of gas. And because ethanol can't be transported in the pipelines, it's got to be carried in trucks, it raises the price of gas. So I've got the wonder drug for our nation's economy. I can lower food prices, I can lower gas prices, I can save billions of dollars, and I can help the environment and the ethanol subsidy.